Do we pay in gold? Let's pay in gold. Earn some diamonds. So some decent cards here. I mean, this is a nice little combo they have going on. We're not going to be making a dragon deck. Totally Lost is some removal, but it's expensive removal. I don't remember the archetypes for M19, so this is going to be certainly interesting. Is burn possible in here? I guess we'll take the shock for now. Meteor Golem. It's a workable card actually in this. Oh right, I think Lifelink might be a plausible thing. We have some discard Mine Rot. Recollect. It's a good card. Alright, that's any permanent, so that is a good card. If we grab some super high cost artifacts, we can do some major draw. If I control an artifact, draw. That's if I go mono forest. That gets really powerful. We can Tormenting Voice. Alright, we'll Tormenting Voice. Or do we Revitalize? I mean, we'll Revitalize. I'm pretty sure red is not the direction to go in this. That's interesting. Both of these are interesting cards. How many artifacts does this set usually throw down? We have a Crash Through. We'll take the Diamond Mare. There's black for Duress. Oh, I think Life Gain is one of the little things that you can do with this. Slowly coming back to me. We'll stick with the white right now, since that's where we're at. Oh, this is such a good card. It fits our very odd archetype here. Alright. The other one was probably actually correct, because you just stay fast. Sure Strike. Cataclysm Elemental. Tormenting Voices. Hi, one question. If WotC ever print an artifact bicycle, does it prefer default cycling? Alright, I like the joke. It's good. Alright, let's see. So do we go with the trusty Pack Beast, or do we go with the 4-2? We'll go with the 4-2 because of the haste. I mean, I don't think this is going to matter. This is not looking like the best run. We'll Crushing Through. That could be good with the haste. Yeah, that was not a great pack for us. Wow, this is a good green pack. Here's white removal. We're going to take the Pyromancer first. Sure, yeah, go ahead and give us another one. I'll always take more jokes. That is not something you'll hear me complain about. 4 damage to target creature. If a dragon enters the battlefield, then it is an instant. Shock functions is removal, but that is a pretty big beast. That is a good pack for us. Why does John Avon suck at Magic? He only draws lands. I don't know John Avon, so I don't. Apparently, I don't get the joke. I'd have to know John Avon to get that joke. Lena, Selfless Champion. Ooh, she is actually good for our deck. We'll have to... This Take Vengeance. I really want this removal, though, as well, but we're going to stay on theme. And grab the creature populace. Oh my god. I'll look it up, don't worry. I'll make sure we get an answer there at some point. All right. That is a really good card for late game. We don't have a lot of... I guess we have our one shock, but that's really all the removal we have. We have Lava Axe. Let's look at the layout. Where are we at? Creature-wise, we're pretty creature shy. We're heavy on high-end creatures. I have to take the cheap creatures by default at a certain point. We'll take the removal. I'm going counterproductive here. Now that is a good card for us. That is a good card for us. Good, we can pull the Take Vengeance here, or we can pull the Axe. I'm going to go with the Cataclysm Elemental, just for acceleration. We'll take the Beast because we don't really have much of a choice. He's drawn art for... Oh, I see. I see how that makes the joke funny. Yeah, that is an important detail for the joke to work. Oh, that's pretty good. Okay. Go back to full view here. Thought is such a good card if you have big creatures. I don't know if we have enough big creatures for that to work. Interesting. Hey, thanks for the follow. I appreciate that. Shieldmare here. So if it enters the battlefield and becomes the target of a spell or ability an opponent controls, I gain 3 life. So you basically can't hit that out through spells without giving us some life there. I'm thinking... I mean, this is what's going to give us the most creatures on board, and it has Vigilance. What do our 4-drops look like right now? How many 4-drops do we already have? Do we have a lot? 1, 2... I mean, we have a few. This is a good early game staller. We're going to take that. I'm not sure that is the best approach or not, but we're going to go with it. That's interesting. We're going to take this. Omniscience. Oh, Omniscience. That's a good card. So many 4-drops. Here, we'll take the Pyromancer. This is a very good card. Do I have enough knights? Probably don't have any knights. Oh no, I think I have some. I think my 4-drop creates knights. She's a knight. Did I not pick up the 4-drop that creates knights? Is it a 3-drop? I don't know. Maybe I didn't pick it up. We're going to grab this. Ooh. Ooh. Some of these are looking a lot better all of a sudden. We need to get 2 drops. Is it oh, it's creature with power or toughness, right? And then power 2 or less, and then we pay 1. Alright, I think we have some of those. We can probably make that work. We have a land that'll work for us. Gallant Cavalry, we'll take that. We'll take the Revitalize for some draw. We'll thin out the deck. I guess we'll take the Knight's Pledge. And the Fire Elemental. Alright, and now we can build... Oh, we have a couple more picks. That's a Knight, so that fits in our deck theme. Alright. Got some gems just from that, so we converted 40 to gems. We went in this with gold, so that was just pure pure reward there, which was really, really nice. Alright, so here's how we build. We kick... we're going to start with creatures, but we're going to kick everything out, and then we're going to come back and remake. We are clearly in white-red. That is a good card. Good card. Serves our purpose. Serves our purpose. That's a good card. We're going to come back to that, though. Don't really need the Pack Mule. Dwarf works. That works. We do have knights now. Alright, so that's... Let's kick off the lands. We'll add in the lands again later. Alright, so we have 10 creatures. So we'll possibly come back to this, because we do have some good cards in here. This could be worth it to push through deck. So we want to be high on creatures anyway. This can help us bust out more creatures or get one of our big creatures out early. This is a knight, so it fits in the... It'll serve as defense, and it gets boosted with double strike from our Valiant Knight here. Let's look at our breakdown. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 1 drop. Those are 2 drops. We have 4. So we're short on the 3 drops, and that's about it. So we'll put in the 2 line breakers, and we're going to put in the Star Crown stack because it is just a good card. Do we fit in one more? We can go one more high creature. This that'll set us up for the crash through that we'll probably cycle in here. All right, so we're gonna keep this. Now we'll go every other type. Get our instants and sorceries and enchantments and such in there. This is a creature-heavy deck, so that seems worthwhile. The Revitalize for the cycle. Removal. Inspired Charge is good. Heroic Enforcements is good. This is good with Crash Through. We're gonna have to obviously make some cuts here. I mean, that's a combo right here. If you can White Weenie this out. Question is the likelihood of actually ending up with it in hand. The Shock is good. Alright, so we have to make some cuts here. The high end of our curve really tops out around 4. Then after 4, we have 2 that go beyond 4. So we don't need just tons and tons of mana. We can actually keep it down a little bit. And we have a little bit of mana fixing here for that. Alright, so let's see. We need to cut a few things. Let's get our lands in as they're recommended. We'll let it suggest some land for us. So it has us. We're 5 over. I'm going to go ahead and cut 1 land as it is. Looks like we want to cut a mountain. Pretty surely. I don't know if we want to go much below that. We could try it. That'd be risky. We might have to come back and add that in. Alright, so now what's not going to help us here? Johnny's welcome is really just a stall. We can try without that. Okay, let's look at our build here and see where we're high. So it's really the 4 drops we need to cut from. Let's see if we can find 2 4 drops to live without. The Dwarven Priest might be cuttable, though he's a good blocker. Inferno we want to keep. Fire Elemental though is questionable. He's a hard hitter and good blocker, but the double red make him slightly harder to get out. But at 5 mana, you should have that. How many? What are we at? Because I don't want to go too low on creatures, so it needs to be a spell as well. Don't really want to lose the Inspired Charge, because that's a possible victory condition. Don't want to lose the Heroic Enforcements, as that's a possible victory condition. Alright, so we're going to get rid of any permanent, which makes that valuable. So if we get rid of either part of our combo, that means we really basically have to put our combo, just take our combo out altogether. But we are at 9 spell cards here. I mean, we could run it with 41. It's not optimal. I shouldn't. We'll give it a shot. We'll see how it plays out. The Trumpeting Blast is what I really should take out, but then it seems like then we should take out both pieces. But maybe not, because with the Heroic Reinforcements for 5 mana, we can, I guess, pull off the same combo. See, that's what I should have pulled out. That's no doubt that would have been better off if it were any other card at this point. Okay, opponent goes first. We're going to keep. We have a turn 2 play. That's not too shabby. Against Magic Bob here. Hello, Magic Bob, or should I call you Teferi? Alright. Field Creeper. Great, we have the perfect blocker for Field Creeper. And just stag on turn 4. Alright, so we can set this up for Revitalize. We can attack into that if we want, but it doesn't really do us any good except chipping down his life total. We'll go ahead and say, you know what, we're going to do it. Because since we're intending to be aggressive here, yeah, he'll attack back for more damage, essentially evening us out, but I'll be going... But my goal will be to beat him 2 things, especially since he's blue, because blue isn't meant to be a specifically fast color in here. That's interesting. So I could destroy that. I don't know if I see the need. So let's Revitalize. I'm going to get the stag down. We'll see if he has counter magic. Nope. At least not for that. Not for creatures. If he has his own Take Vengeance, we can assume it'll be used on the stag. Stag's a really powerful card. Okay. Well, he's created... Well, no, we can still attack into this. We can still attack without problem. So what is he going to do? He's going to double block the stag. say no attack for now. Next turn we'll destroy, assuming he eventually attacks in with his Valiant Knight, we'll destroy that with our Take Vengeance, because that is a good card. It does not start with first strike, it just goes straight to double strike. Ooh, he's got a nice little combo working for him there. Does that get first strike? No, it just becomes... No, it doesn't become a knight. I thought that there's one that does make them become a knight. I apparently don't know which one it is. Alright. Next turn we'll have... If we draw a land, we'll have the 7 to both Heroic and Trumpet. We're in a little bit of a standoff right now. They both have Vigilance. So... I can negate essentially one of his creatures. He's not going to attack. He's going to just attack with the flyer and then give his things double strike. That's going to be his plan. But I have 2 Take Vengeances, so... At the beginning of your combat, target artifact creature you control gets +2/+2 and gains indestructible. Alright, that is a little terrifying. So that's going to attack. That is full show. It gains Vigilance too. No. That was weird, but okay. Why wouldn't you attack with your flyer? Alright, so if he's not going to attack with his flyer, we're going to have to look at our strategy here. He's got 1 card in hand. Oh, we have 7. So we can block most of our creatures, and most of them will die because we don't give... Oh, no, the +1/+1 helps. That becomes favorable to us very, very quickly, and that is instant. Can he set that up? He has 2 knights, so they can deal 12. 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. So he can get 19 out of us, but we'll have the lifelink. So here we go. Let's just do this. Let's put pressure on him here. We want him to lose the lion. We also want him to lose the thing that gives his other creature +2/+2 and indestructible. Hopefully he's holding on to a negate for his sake. For our sake, hopefully he's not. Is that going to be enough? Is he going to let him live? Come on, Magic Bob. Okay. I think that takes us the game anyway. Unless he's got that negate. Nope. Alright. Oh, 1 short. 1 short. But most of his creatures are dead, and we have 27 life. Now it just depends how many Take Vengeances he has. Alright. So that was a victory on our first match for this here. And have some fun there. We have a sort of a white weenie deck, so to speak. tries to go wide, aggro-y, and then win with some stat boosters. Hello, Pamela Morgan. Well, we have our 2 booster cards in hand. I don't know if that's good, though. We have plenty of land. Well, I guess we'll keep this for now. Maybe what we do is we Inspired Charge to get more things on board, and then we finish it out with Inspired Charge. It's possible that should have been a mulligan. It's just... this game always makes me so leery about mulligan. If your hand is... see, this is the problem with too many of these. That was my fear. The trumpet blast I haven't there to be part of a combo, but interesting. We'll get this guy in here. We'll have a Revitalize coming soon. Okay, Daybreak Chaplain. Attack with the Pegasus. Uh-oh. Here comes the removal. Okay, at the end of my opponent's turn, we will Revitalize. Oh, that's not bad. So I guess we'll attack. And get that Fire Elemental into play. Interesting. 1 mana short on that. That's unfortunate. Anyway, I spin this, I lose my flyer. I assume he'll block my other flyer. Okay, but now we eliminate his. I think we just Trumpet Blast here. Because it doesn't save anything, right? I mean, this at 7 mana, this gives us an additional trick, so I guess this is the right way to go here. Because these can be comboed together. He gets removal like... Alright. So he's going for the card advantage. Can't blame him there. Interesting. Alright, so we'll send just the big guy. Maybe we send both. Because does that finish him off? 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Well, then we do that. Alright, so that pumps us out of the second rank of bronze tier there. Gotta love limited easy mode. Right now we're just converting some gold into gems, essentially. We bought in for gold. We're going to see what we come out with in terms of gems. We already had, I think, 40 gems just of profit from the duplicates, so... So I will take that. Okay. Next turn we're either into a Revitalize. Yep. Oh, that is a good card for us. That's a good card. One that I don't anticipate will stay in play for very long. Unfortunately, what's funny is, at the exact moment, I'm not getting any play off of it. So I'm inclined to draw out his removal in other ways. Okay, well now I am. So... probably should have, attacked before I did that, but that's okay. We really needed that land there. Well, we'll see if we get it. Oh, wait, I have to play one. No! No! I forgot about the paying one. That's pretty funny. Do I want to attack into this? It doesn't seem like I do, right? Oh, wait. Now I'll wait till next turn. I'll wait till next turn. Ooh, that is a good card. Maybe I lose the 2 if he's gonna do it. This is going to be about speed, especially if he's got big guys. We really do need that land, though. That land is going to be a huge difference. Man. So at least we're still wider. We're both land screwed, so that's something. I really don't want to do this, but I feel like we're getting to the point where we need to do something, because we literally can do nothing else this turn if we don't cast that. We're just going to have to sit on it and wait. I mean, we are running a little less land than we probably should, but... that doesn't give reach, right? Alright, good. I think we can take it home here pretty easily. All right. That wasn't really don't know what's with this cough here. That wasn't too bad. That was not his fault. So we're at 3 wins. We have to pass over to 4 for it to become significant here. That gives us the 150 up in gems. I really do want to buy some cosmetics, so I just can't figure it out. I've done the math on the bundles, and I guess not fully. I've done the math on the part of the math on the bundles, and the basic gist is that, ooh, that is not the best opener. All this stuff I can work with. The problem is that there's only about, I don't know, a couple thousand in gems of cards that are a few thousand of gems I want, as opposed to the, basically each bundle is not even close to worth its cost. I don't have anything else I can cast, so attacking that seems to be a mistake, but we're going to do it anyway. If we can get rid of his lifelink, we're going to do it. Oh, that's very good for us. Yeah, this is going to quickly escalate. Oh, there, he's got his land now. I was going to say, this is going to quickly escalate for him if he can't. Oh, okay, so he's got more cards at least. We need to turn this into a difficult to recover from situation quick, though. That may or may not have been too early for that, but I just, again, my goal is really to make it so we get him to a point he can't recover from. I think this is it. I think this is the move, and then next turn we Trumpet Blast on the attack. And then we only need to get like 2 creatures through. So he has to cast 2 creatures or have some way to stop our damage or something. Alright, so that's match. Unless he Spell Pierces. I don't remember Spell... It probably is in this set. There's game. All right. Pushing it up into bronze tier 1. Pretty soon we'll be out of easy mode though. All right. So there we go. We have we converted 750 gold. No, it's 5,000 gold. It's a lot more gold than that. So 5,000 gold so far into 450 gems. It's a pretty high conversion rate, but gold is gold and gems are gems, and at the end of the day, gems are much better than gold. I like that I have him. I like that I have the shock, but I don't really have any early play. This could be a lost game, but we're we're working on some insurance at the moment, so. Yeah, this hurts. See, this is a big disadvantage for us. At least we have all the land we need now. We'll be able to get out our fire elemental, presumably. So he's double walling. It's funny because this doesn't trigger the Mentor of the Meek. Okay. There's no point in attacking into his walls. Uh-oh. Starting to get in a tough land spot. This could get countered, and it seems like it's going to. Yep. We just need to start drawing into our 2-drop so that way we can start getting value. Ooh, starting to hurt. Okay. I mean, I have a lot of land. Ah, this game. I need to keep a running tally, because that's the only way to really know. Obviously, you remember the times where you stick out, so he's trying to just tool through his hand to find stuff that'll win for him. All right. Well, we're gonna get rid of the Guardian. It's a little too big. Has to enter the battlefield, so casting it is not enough, and that's really important when playing against blue. Oh. Well, that's unfortunate. Do I have enough mana for this? I really do. None of it gives me trample, though, and so he can block all of it. Maybe we don't care. Maybe this is the turning point. Oh, I really want those cards. But no. Decline. So he's going to know I have something coming. That was a pretty dead giveaway. We need to take this out of play immediately. Good. That was the exact mistake we needed. So Tezzeret lives, but we cleared his board. What? Whenever a creature with Defender enters the battlefield, each creature you control assigns. Okay, well at least there's that. Still not sure how we got here. I don't think we can afford to lose that guy. Of course he has vigilance too. We're just toast. There's no recovering from this. He has his a freaking mythic dragon and a mythic planeswalker. And we had one of our slowest possible starts. Of course you do. You see decks like this, and this is where you wonder if people can still hack the game, because this is just an insane draft deck. I mean, I cleared his board in the turn after. This is what we're dealing with. Here, I'll play this land. Yeah, there was no hope there. There was just no hope. Alright, so hopefully we don't run into that again. What's funny is, had we drawn quickly enough, had we not gotten a slow start, we might have had a chance there. This is another bad hand. This is probably worth mulliganing because I have nothing playable. I'm on the draw, which means not only will I get a scry, but I'll get to draw into something too. So if I get land screwed on the hand, I might be okay. So I should not do this, but I'm going to absolutely do this. I'm completely relying on the draws here, because this is just a very nice curve. Okay. So much red. It's unfortunate that he knows everything that's coming in the order it's coming. That means he can save his removal for whatever he wants to hit. That may have been a block situation, really. He went first, right? So he is now land screwed. Doesn't mean he doesn't have a tool to remove that, though. In fact, it kind of looks like he does. They did a good job with some of the nuance here, like highlighting the hand. It used to have you highlight specific cards, but they decided against that, and I agree. That was a little intense. A little too much information. Well, we're getting lucky here. I would like to be able to profit off of that, so I'm going to actually ignore it for now, and we're going to send in the stag. I don't know why I did that before combat. That was weird. I got too excited about my knights, apparently. Oh, yeah, that's why. Okay, so I did have a reason. I didn't just make a misplay. A good, unintentional misplay. Alright. So I'm going to do this to make sure I gain my card. So I'm going to attack everything. And I don't know if there's a lot of tricks he could pull out, but I don't really want to mess with them. If he has a board wipe, we could be in serious trouble. Oh yeah, we'll pay that one. It looks like something he's got some thoughts going on there. This is going to be an important turn. Does he have the board wipe? I don't recall what board wipes are in M19. He does not appear to have the board wipe that he needs. This is likely over for him. He may know that, so we may get a concede here. That may be what this thinking is. Who do we want to force him to block with? The flyer. He has to block one of the 3/3s. My mentor, the Meek, should be safe. Okay. Good game. You don't think I can get it off in time? Good game. Alright, so we're at 5 wins and 650 gems. We don't really recoup our gold cost here. I mean, like, there's no way to technically recoup cost, but we're transferring a decent amount of gold to gems. That's all you can ask for. One more win and we're above the curve there. Be nice to get the 2 packs. Stretching. We'll have to figure out some videos to upload, some good stuff like that. We've apparently hit the point where it's difficult to find an opponent. I wonder what happens in that situation. Do they just slot us down? We're up against a gold opponent, though. So they slotted us up in rank is what they did. I mean, that's a pretty big jump, right? When we skipped over silver. So we have a player who knows what they're doing, that's for sure. Swiftclaw. He should have a 2-drop answer. He does not. That's a little weird. I would prefer if I could have saved those for like a surprise, but getting the extra damage in play is more important than the life. Well, that's actually a good trade for him. Hmm. I'm not sure if I... This gets damage tree, that costs me... No, it doesn't. No, that's correct. So we know where the block will go. But... this moves us forward. This guy's a bit of a gamble, because since he doesn't really maintain board presence, so... Okay. Well, dealing with that will be quite difficult. So I guess this is how we deal with that. If you have Sapperlings, I think Sapperlings is an M19 archetype, so that might be what we're up against here. Or maybe it was Dominaria. That might have been Dominaria, actually, now that I say that out loud. Ooh, that was a good draw. Alright, so we're getting him pretty close to where we need him to be. Oh. Okay. Is there a way to leverage this? I don't think there is. We just need to get creatures out. Alright, no attacks here. It's a good card. We have a shock in here. A lot of land left coming through, so that's likely what we're going to be drawing into. He can't attack, obviously. Yeah, that's not enough. That is enough, except not when I crash through. Right? So he can block everything. Block. Block. 2 will get through. It's not enough. Not enough. We're getting a little desperate here, so we're going to do this. Battlefield +1 counter on it. Okay. Well, we need to go wide next turn, so we're gonna. Guess we're gonna hope we can go wide next turn. That's really gonna hurt us. We're gonna say no attacks. That was a weird thing to do, but we're gonna hope now our knight. Hopefully, he doesn't have the removal that we suspect he has. Yep, he's got the removal. You can see him looking at it right now, like, oh crap, I need to get rid of that guy. Need to get rid of that guy. See, where the attack could have been really important is if I draw into my shock, because right now we are enough behind that we may not be able to deal damage past that turn that we had with the crash through. Okay. Well, nope, that's game. So let's imagine how this is going to go. He'll put the lifelink on something that will hit damage, essentially putting up to 5. He'll block that, and that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I mean, I think I just inspired charge, right? It's not when I play sorcery? Alright. We'll make him make his choice first. I'm pretty sure this is over, though. Okay, so all I have to do at this point... I mean, he's... Oh, no. There we go. Okay. So he has 4 going through, and he'll be at 5. I mean, do I even bother to waste the card? I mean, that alone kills him. So I guess we do this. Because he has a knight. So we'll activate. Ooh, free diamonds. And free gold. So we're going into our final match here. We're already at profit, which is awesome. We have 2 chances here to snag the double packs. Giza. It's not great, but I'm going to keep it. If we draw into a bunch of land, we're pretty much screwed here, but hey, revitalize. Alright, that is a good play for him and a bad play for us. Because now he attacks with 1, and he keeps 1. Oh, so we are so dead. I mean, maybe we just eliminate that now. Alright, so this turn we don't have a 3-drop. I mean, we don't have a 2-drop that we can team with that, so we're just going to put out this 1-drop here. Alright, the shock. Alright, so now we'll put out, if he has other, that's just such a waste. We'll do this. That's what we should do. We're going to hold on to that Revitalize till the last possible second. I mean, we'll play it when we have to, because that, you know, when it's beneficial, because that's what you do. We're not going to fall victim to his, well, I guess he didn't have it, because he would have had to have another land. Could have a growth of some kind here, though. See? Titanic growth. Okay, now we have to start using that to hold advantage. Is he going to finally drop a land, or is that another shock? Ah! Shock and awe. Aw. Alright. His hand is just all probably like content there. All right, so at least he's hit a point where he's running into difficulty. I don't think we Hydromancer here. We might. Should we start chipping away? Because we need to do something. We need to get on offense somehow here. I'm going to say that's the right call. Right now he's limited in his resources. So let's exploit that. Here comes the Revitalize. Is he really not getting the other land? I'm starting to feel bad for the guy. Okay, so we're one turn away from the... Okay, so he's going for the kill at this point because he's seeing the potential damage. There's his other land, so now this is where things are going to heat up for us. Oh, no. No, that's fast. Uh-oh. Alright, we needed that to be a creature. I don't think she gives any +1/+1s or anything, so we're just going to attack with our Rustwing Valken here. Then we'll Lena. See, we can do what you did. We can go tons of goblins too. Alright, so that's going to get... That's probably the thing we're going to pull away. Get rid of the spider. We'll hold that back. He'll take out one of the 1/1, or two of the 1/1s, I assume. No, he won't. That's interesting. Is there some kind of mass damage spell here? Deal 4 damage to target creature whenever a dragon enters the battle under your control. Okay, when I sacrifice her, creatures with power less than her gain indestructible until end of turn. So now my guys are indestructible until the end of my turn. That is not what you want to say. Well, that's a victory. I feel bad for him, though. He had really bad land screw there, so. Alright. Well, there we go. There we go. We'll claim that prize. So, we just turned 5,000 gold into nearly 1,000 gems. Well, actually over if you count our, or actually even closer, I think 9,000, or 990? I don't remember, but it was basically, we also had the rewards from the other stuff, so that's pretty good.